Alright, welcome back everybody. Here we are in part 3 of our Unity collision tutorial. First couple parts we walked through adding box colliders to objects. The second tutorial we went through how to actually put together the C# script for the collision. And here in part 3 our goal is to actually add the collision script to Mario and get Mario to collect the coins, see how many coins he's collected on the screen, and hear the sound effect. So we talked about in the previous video that whatever object in the collision survives the collision would be best suited for the collision script. So what I'm going to do is take my coin collider script that we made in the previous tutorial. I'm going to drag and drop it on top of Mario, and then if I scroll down and look, I should have the collision script. Again, we said in the previous videos that the audio source does need to be attached to Mario so that when our collision script starts its start function, it knows what audio sources are available to play. Then in the actual script, we need to say that we want to use the coin sound from above. And I know it seems like a little bit of redundancy, that's just the way Unity has this set up. So we need to now say is that this sound effect can be used in this collider. So what I will do is I will go and, let's go back up here, and I will scroll down a little bit here. Sometimes this works well, sometimes it's better just to drag it from the folder, and I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go over to Sounds, scroll down over here, look for that same SMB coin, drag and drop it into here. So now the audio clip that is available above is now going to be activated for that collider script. So what I want to do now is I just kind of want to test things out a little bit. I want to see, are there any errors? I don't see anything here. What have I got down here? Test Mario game object. Does Mario not have a rigid body on him? It does. What is it upset about? Could be even another error. Okay, so Mario's got everything he needs. What I'm going to do now is go over to the coin. Well, let's play. Let's play and see what we get here. So if I go over, I have my collision. You notice that when it collided, it destroyed the coin. It updated my coin counter label above and played the sound effects. So I've got a couple other examples here. If I go over and I jump on them, I should see the coin counter has gone up now. Now it's up to 5 because I just collided with the 5th one, and so forth. Now these other coins were coins I already had made, but what I will tell you is once you get your coin set up exactly the way you want it, this is the ideal time to create a prefab of it if you intend for all these coins to be the same. Now if you're going to have red and pink coins and different colors that have different point values, you kind of want to set them up differently, but you can borrow the same logic from the script. So in my prefabs folder, what I will do is I will drag this coin down into the prefabs folder, which will mean that this is an item that we can instantiate multiple copies of in the future, and a prefab coin gets the same properties you set up, so you don't have to set them all the same. I already had one in my folder, that's why it's putting a 1 after, so I will delete that one out, so I don't have a duplicate. But what I will tell you, and my students run into this all the time, is they say, okay, Mr. Young, I made everything, the original coin worked. Why is it that when I put in additional coins, they don't disappear? Well, Unity has a habit of adding a number after each prefab that you add into the scene. And so if you remember back in our C# script, we said that it's only going to detect a collision with a game object named coin. There may be other solutions to fixing this, but my easy fix for this then is just to go in here and just delete out those numbers. And if I delete out each of those numbers, then they all do have the name coin, and my coin collision script will work for each one of them. So now if I go and I hit my new coin, which is an instance, it disappears just like the ones that were there before. Okay, that just about does it for us here in our 3-part series on adding collisions. And just in summary, you want to add a box collider is trigger to both items that are going to be part of the collision. You're going to need to make a collision script and assign it to the object that will survive the collision. If you're going to add audio files, don't forget to set that up in your script and to make the audio source available to the character in addition to the script on the character. Okay, that'll do it. We'll have other videos walking through different types of collisions, but we want to thank you for joining us. Hopefully you learned something valuable with collisions. They're really not that difficult, and really the sky is endless or limitless for what you can do with collisions, such as walking into a door. A lot of my students will put empty game objects on the edge of their screens and set them as colliders so that when you walk into them, that takes you to another scene. Or maybe you're going to put a pit down here to where if you fall into it, that takes you to another scene. We'll do a tutorial also on scene management. Alright, thanks for watching everybody. Take care.